Aries for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Aries for Wednesday? Four of Wands. Okay, really nice home. Getting things together in your household. That means everybody's attitude, everybody's feelings. You could be even tidying up the place a bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting the sense of like, lighting a candle, sweeping up, cleaning up, giving yourself room to think is what I'm hearing here, okay? With the Four of Wands. Or you could be just thinking about somebody as far as a commitment, like a relationship. Like, can I really commit to this person? I feel like, yes. I'm feeling like this is a really big commitment on your end. And you're thinking like, yes, this can go somewhere. This is going somewhere nice, okay? If you're not already married, okay? If you're already married, this is strengthening your relationship, especially if you clean up your place. But I'm seeing if you're single as an Aries, I'm seeing you're thinking about somebody seriously, okay? A serious connection, somebody that you see yourself with, all right? Let's look at the hidden energy here. We got the Devil and the Temperance card, okay? You're kind of weighing your options, okay? I'm just seeing with the Devil card, be careful of bad habits. Be careful of putting yourself back in a situation where you once were with something toxic, okay? This is different. I'm just hearing this is different. This isn't the toxic relationships that you're used to, okay? Don't let your mind play tricks on you as far as something that you're used to, okay? Pulling you back, holding you back. Be patient with yourself because your mind is going to try to take you places where your heart is not. So be patient. The Temperance card also warns you of any kind of habit that you may have in order to get over this or get over someone or you know what I'm saying? But I am seeing somebody toxic, something that was associated with toxicity because I'm seeing that little, the skull with the crossbones. I'm seeing toxic, something toxic, okay? And just be careful because this is not that. All right, this is not that. This makes you happy. This person or, whoever this person is makes you feel joy inside. They make you feel good inside. Be careful, okay? And again, going to the no drinking, no drugs right now because your mind and your heart are battling right now and you don't need to influence it in a negative way. The Nine of Pentacles tells you to, take time to think about this. The Nine of Pentacles tells you to, really enjoy yourself for right now and then see where this goes. But you got to balance yourself. There's something here about balancing you first, spending time with you first, and then spending time with that person because you don't want to create codependency. That's one of the biggest things that I'm seeing here too is codependency, like always checking in, always talking, always, that chain. The Devil card is being chained to one another. The Lovers is like freely but wanting to be together, but the Devil card comes as a chain, okay? So be careful and know the difference between that. Between the two, toxicity and love, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much. Taurus for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Taurus. What do we have for Wednesday? Ooh, the Tower in reverse, okay? It came upright and then it came crashing down. Oh, my gosh. I feel like at some point you're going to be able to avoid a tower, a disaster, okay? You're going to be able to avoid this, but you have to be keen. I'm hearing keen. I don't even use that word in my vocabulary very often. But you got to be keen. Keep your eyes peeled because it's something around you or someone around you that's trying to take you down. Be careful. Pay attention to the people around you. I feel like this is a person. I feel like this is maybe somebody at your job or somebody like in your family. I'm hearing backstabber, okay? So just be careful because somebody's trying to take you down with them. All right? And be careful what you do. A lot of times we can avoid towers because I tell people all the time, like, oh, you want to do that? Oh, I don't stand next to people that I know are going to be hit by lightning. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of this song. It's called No Help with Zero and what's that man's name? Oh, I don't like him anymore because of all the stuff that they got going on. Trey and Zero. Trey the Truth and Zero. And it's called No Help. And he said, why y'all want to rob, want to steal? That ain't real. I'm going to kick it with you. You ain't going to get me killed. Okay? And that verse hits so heavy because it's like you want to hang out with your homies. You want to hang out with your family. You want to hang out with your friends. But if they want to do crazy stuff, you ain't gonna mess me over. I'm in the house playing PlayStation and then here come the raid, or the robbers or something, in consequence of you. So just be careful who you hang around. Be careful who you call your family and friends, okay? Because family can be family from a distance, okay? Avoid this tower by stepping away from this tower, okay? Because something around you or someone around you, somebody's going down. Be careful. This is not to scare you. I always say this when I give readings like this because I do not want to invoke fear. I just want to warn somebody out here that's a Taurus that needs to hear this, okay? Your hidden energy is the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. Yeah, eventually. This is eventually something. It's something about it's a family. I want to say family and friends. Be careful. Somebody wants to backstab, okay? In time, you will see it, though. In time, you will see it with that Two of Wands and that Ten of Pentacles here. That's household stuff. That's family stuff, okay? So just be careful. Don't hang around people just because they're your friends or your family or somebody that you consider, you know, like they're a family member. I mean, a friend, but you consider them a family member like that? Because I'm hearing that loud, okay? So anyways, I hope this information helped and blessed. I hope I did not scare anybody. And, you know, all I'm just saying is watch out. I'm just telling you what I'm reading, okay? Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the vessel. All right. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you so much, Taurus. Gemini for Wednesday. All right, Gemini. Let's see. What does Father have for you, Gemini? All right. It came sideways, which is the Four of Cups. You kind of not happy, not sad, not seeing the end of a result of something, no, okay? I'm hearing the end result. Because you haven't seen the end result of something, maybe you've been putting in a lot of work for something or doing something a lot of, like a lot. I'm seeing that you're kind of like, I'm not sure how to feel. I'm hearing the word indifferent, okay? Because you haven't seen the results that you want to see yet. So you're feeling indifferent. You're not happy. You're not sad. You're not even blah about it because this is blah. When it comes up right, this is like blah. I'm not happy. I'm not sad. I don't care. But you care a little bit. You're not happy and you're not sad, but you care a little bit. If that makes sense, okay? Indifferent, like huge on indifference, okay? Your hidden energy is the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. This could be you playing with, you know, like, you know, family and stuff like that. The end result being, you know, the money. There's something about money, and I'm hearing the word succession. I'm hearing like you may not be the person that is supposed to take care of everything. Everything always falls on your back, Gemini. Everything financially always falls on your back. And you got to be careful not to pretend to be that, okay? Because the Seven of Swords is that sneaky energy. That energy of, number one, I feel like the family has painted you out to be this way. And you don't have to be, okay? You might even be the breadwinner of your family or just the most financially responsible one. But because of this, you created this narrative in your head that I have to have it. I have to have it. But that's not necessarily true. Not only is that not necessarily true, I'm seeing the end result be you taking care of yourself and your own stability. Don't let these people rob you. Don't let them rob you. And don't tell yourself, because the Seven of Swords talks about that, you know, you could be inflicting this on yourself. Like, you know, in your mind, telling yourself that you have to be somebody that you're not. Okay, take the mask off. You don't have to be the breadwinner, even if they crowned you as that. Sometimes people say that to you to make you feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing ego boost. Somebody like saying, "Oh, girl, you know you always have it," or "Oh, guy, you know, sir, you know you got it out of that big money, big money." You know how people do you, okay? They'll be like, big money, big money. Oh, every time you come in the room, you be like, yeah, I am the big money, right? But it's not cool when it's like, you know, you got to take the whole bill. You know, y'all go out to eat and you got to always pay. You got to do something, they always do that. It's not satisfying at all, okay? That's why that Four of Cups is coming like that, because it's not satisfying you anymore. So stop telling yourself that narrative. You could be the rich auntie, the rich uncle. That don't mean you have to always pay. Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you, Gemini. Cancer for Wednesday. Hi, Cancer. Let's see, Father, what do we have for Cancer for Wednesday? Ooh, baby, that came so quick. It's Seven of Wands in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. You feel like you do a lot and you still haven't gotten somebody to tell you that you do a lot. Okay, I don't know. Did you get the Six of Wands upright yesterday? I don't know. I don't remember. Okay, who knows? But I do see that you do a lot and you're not getting the recognition that you deserve. Okay, you could do a lot in the community too. For some reason, I'm hearing community. Like, I help everybody. I'm always sponsoring the gifts. I'm making sure that the kids eat, the babies eat, the veterans eat. Everybody gets everything. But why are my name not in the news? Why has no one given me an award? Why has nobody granted me a day? Cancer, I'm seeing that. Or maybe even just at work, you know, I do all of these things and nobody says blue or blah. And then all of a sudden, Kathy over there, she do all the work in like one thing and she gets accolades, she gets praised. Where's my reward? Where's my praise? You know? I see it's a lot on you. It's a lot on your mental more than anything. But be careful with that, because your accomplishments are your accomplishments. If you don't feel appreciated where you are, then it's time to move around. If you don't feel appreciated in your city, it's time to move around. Or contact the right people, honestly, because a lot of people get awarded because they have a team. And unfortunately, the team is the ones who petition for these awards. So don't feel like you ain't made it just because you don't have an award in your hand. A lot of times, the team works on their behalf, okay? So if you see an artist getting an award, or a rapper, you know what I'm saying, or an actor or something, it's because they have a PR team that really, really says, hey, you know, what do we got to do to get this person this, or whatever. They do that and that and that other. We got to get them recognized. So either take control of that or hire somebody to take control of that. When you're focused on your art, focused on your creativity, focused on your work, you know, you're focused on your work at work, make sure that you, when you see that email come across that says, submit for this award, submit yourself. It doesn't hurt, as long as it's not illegal to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, against the rules, I mean. But, you know, hidden energy is the Hermit and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, you're thinking about moving around. You sit with this. You're like, man, what else I got to do? What else do I have to do for people to notice me? You know, because people aren't paying enough attention to you. The Hermit is like, I'm going to just sit with my thoughts and think about it, you know. Because what am I doing wrong? So the Seven of Cups is like your options of, how do I do all this work, and truly get the recognition that I deserve, because you feel very unappreciated right now. And I get that. Anyways, Father sees you. They see all the beautiful work that you're doing. Keep living in your purpose, whatever it is. And if they don't appreciate you, Leo for Wednesday. All right, Leo, let's see, Father. What do we have for Leo for Wednesday? Leo, we got the Eight of Wands in reverse, okay? There's a communication issue somewhere. I feel like it has to do with your friend group, okay? People that you call homie or homegirl or whatever. There's a communication issue, okay? I feel like there's a miscommunication here, because Eight of Wands is up right here like that, but you got it in reverse, meaning things might not be translated as well. I'm hearing translation, okay? Maybe you have some friends that are like another language, who knows? But I'm hearing a translation issue, okay? Or maybe y'all live in two different parts of the world, two different neighborhoods, coming from different places, different backgrounds, and they don't get why you do this, and you don't get why they do that, or, you know, like, I don't know. It's just a miscommunication here, okay? Mistranslation. Your hidden energy is the King of Cups and the Six of Swords. Somebody's in their feelings, but they'll get over it. Because of this communication issue, somebody is going to get in their feelings, okay? The King of Cups says, you stay tempered. Keep your temper steady, okay, Leo? Because I feel like you want to just, but you're going to be like, okay, they don't get it. They don't get it because we're from two different cultures. Or they might not get it because we're from two different tax brackets. They don't get why I'm doing what I'm doing, but I'm not going to keep worrying about it, okay? So I feel like you're making the decision to not worry about it. Six of Swords is moving forward, but moving forward to better times, okay? Not even letting this hang you up. But I am seeing it kind of being like one of those things where it does affect you for a second. You got to stop and feel it. Don't ignore it. Don't suppress this emotion. Don't feel like, they don't get it. Oh, well, slam the door, close the door. You don't exist to me anymore. I feel like this is kind of like a challenge on your own emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like your own temperament, like I said. It's one of those things where it's kind of like Father's telling you to calm down in situations like that, because they're not going to understand. This is a mistranslation. That's kind of like somebody, translating English or translating to another language from English. Like, it never translates correctly all the time. So just be cool. Okay, and tell yourself that, and if you need to be upset about it, then be upset. If you need to cry about it, cry about it. If you need to be frustrated about it, be frustrated. You might even be on the phone with somebody. Like, I'm seeing another scenario here where, like, you're on the phone trying to get something done, and they just don't understand what you need done, and you're just like, calm down. Father's saying just be calm in this moment, okay? It's okay to feel, but move forward, okay? Keep moving forward, all right? Anyways, Leo, that's what I got for you for Wednesday. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you. Virgo for Wednesday. All right, Virgo, let's see. Father, what do you have for Virgo for Wednesday? Virgo for Wednesday. Ooh, that went and around and around and around and around we go, and around and around. You might feel like you're stability, your job or something like that is in question, because we got the Queen of Pentacles. And even though when I did pick it up, it came upright. The Queen of Pentacles talks about stability. It talks about being stable financially. It also talks about being balanced in your home and work life, okay? There may be a challenge there when it comes to your home and work life, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles, she takes care of everything. She wakes up in the morning, she takes care, gets everybody ready for school, for work, make sure that the lunches are packed, everybody's ready to go, okay? Drive everybody where they need to go to work, do all them hours, come home, cook, then finds time for a bubble bath or something. The Queen of Pentacles is a pretty amazing card to have, but when it comes around and around and around, you might feel all over the place when it comes to your stability. And it could even be your financial stability, but I'm really not seeing that. I'm just seeing time management stability. Like, your time is just kind of like, whoa, it's all over the place. I got to do this and I got to do that and I got to do this and I got to do that. Being extremely responsible with your time is what I'm seeing here, Virgo, okay? Your hidden energy is the Six of Wands and the King of Wands. You'll be successful. Just be confident, even when you don't know what's going on. Even when you don't know what's going on. That's the thing. Like, even when you don't know what's going on, be confident, okay? You could be reading a book, writing a book, saying a speech. They ask you what's going on. As long as you stand on that answer, stand on it, okay? That's the best advice that Father's giving you. I'm not giving you that advice. I don't know. I don't know what you're going through. I have no idea, Virgo, what you're going through. But be confident, even if you don't know. I'm seeing somebody like acting and seeing like, okay, I don't know the script because I've been working all day and I've been cleaning up all night, and then I had to find time for my own self-care, do my hair, or go get my hair cut. And now I'm standing here and I don't know what the heck's going on, but I'm going to just wing it. I'm going to just sing this song that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing somebody just like doing it and just doing it with confidence. And it's going to be successful because we got the Six of Wands here. It is absolutely going to be successful. So, stop sweating about the small things. Don't sweat about the small things, because sometimes you don't have enough time to do the things that you need to do, because I am seeing time management being a problem. However, you stand on what you do know. Anything else you say, okay, I'll get back to you. Don't worry. And say it with confidence, like, It's like, okay, I don't know that answer, but I will get back to you shortly. Give me a chance to find the right people to contact about that. And that's it, okay? So stand strong even when you don't know, and manage your time very, very, very well today, okay? That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Libra for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Libra for Wednesday? Let's see. All right, we got the Three of Cups. You could be spending time with family, or wanting to, or planning to, with the Three of Cups here. I do see wanting to reach out, like, if you, reaching out to people that you haven't talked to in a long time. You could be talking to a cousin, a friend, an old friend or something reaches out to you. I'm just seeing somebody reaching out or planning something for the weekend this Wednesday for you, Libra. I'm seeing somebody like, oh my gosh, where have you been? It's been a long time. How are you? Kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing, okay? Three of Cups talks about celebrations, engagements, weddings, and stuff like that. I'm not really seeing that, but I'm seeing more so like planning, like, getting together. Like, oh, I haven't talked in a long time. Let's chop it up. Let's have a good time. What you doing now? Like just catching up. I just see you catching up, okay? Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups here. I do see a lot of like, you stepping away from the family life a little bit in order to spend time with friends, okay? Because this is you stepping away from family for a second so I can spend time with my home people, my home girls, my home boys, whatever, I gotta go for a minute. This is like being in the house, being at home. Four of Wands is all about like, home life and things like that. And you're like, look, okay, I need time away from myself. And I just heard that song, Erykah Badu. So can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me. I just want a ticket out of town, a look around, and a safe touchdown. Yeah, you need some time apart from the family. I don't know what your responsibilities may be. Maybe you have children. Maybe you have, a husband, a wife, or whatever the case may be. You need to walk away for a little second, okay? For a hot little second, and get some time to yourself, okay? Time with friends, time with family, spending time with your sister or your brother or your cousins or something like that, because you are at a breaking point. I don't know why I'm hearing breaking point. Maybe something's going on in your household. I don't know. But I'm hearing breaking point, and this feels light. Whatever you're about to go do feels light. It feels like, I get to like you know, leave the kids at the house and leave, you know, all my worries behind for a second. You know, like she said, a window seat, you know. I don't want nobody next to me. I just need to get out of the house and have a good time, okay? So have a good time. Be responsible, you know. Things will be there when you get back. Nothing's going to happen bad. You know, sometimes you just need a break. Especially if you haven't seen somebody in a long time. That's a really good excuse to get out the house. And not that you need an excuse, but it's really good because it's light, it's refreshing, it's something different than you've been doing. It lightens your soul and your spirit here, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope this information helped and blessed. Thank you. Scorpio for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do you have for Scorpio for Wednesday? Oh, that came quick. The devil. Whew. All right. Be careful about what you're putting in your spirit right now, okay, Scorpio? I am saying some toxic things. Not saying that you're doing anything, not being accusatory of anything. I'm just saying some toxic things. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if you're just getting over a relationship, you don't need to be watching shows or movies or, you know, listening to music that's like F that dude or F that girl or whatever, you know. Be careful what you're feeding your soul, because I'm hearing feeding your soul. I don't know why I'm hearing feeding. Like, you know, because you're actually like watching it. You're listening to it. You're and it becomes a cycle. It becomes something that you like truly believe in. It becomes religion, you know. Anything you read, eat, sleep, whatever, it becomes religion. So be careful, okay? And again, like, I'm also seeing something like, be careful who you sleep with too. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Okay. Because this is a collective, I don't know why I'm seeing that. But be careful who you sleep with, because you attach some things that shouldn't be attached to you. You know, I call it the soul pole. I have no shame in my game calling it that, because you get attached to people that you would normally not get attached to, male or female, you know, because they talk about the succubus and all of those spirits and stuff like that. But there are masculines too that carry that same trait, you know, where you can be, you know, digmatized to the point where you don't even understand. I don't even like this person. They a bum. They don't do nothing for my life. They don't help me with nothing. They're not uplifting. They're just here. But you know what I'm saying? Like, be careful, okay? Because I'm seeing that too, okay? So I don't know who I'm talking to. Somebody needs to hear that. You ain't got to tell me. I am not here to judge at all, okay? And the Magician and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. The Magician is a wish. And I'm telling you, what you're manifesting, it starts with what you watch and what you eat and what you listen to. Okay, be careful what you wish for, because you just might get it. What you're manifesting over and over and over and over and over again could possibly come true. Okay, and for some reason, I just got the Wishmaster in my head. Ever seen that movie? I don't know. It's been a long time since I've seen that movie. But like, you wish for something and then like, okay, wish granted. And then it's something that you wish for, but it was just manipulated into something negative, okay? So you're out here talking about, you know, I don't like women, I don't like men, da 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 da. And you will get the worst one playing around like that, okay? You know, I don't care if it's just a video, Jess. It's just a song. No, it's not. It's your words mean things. Your thoughts create words that mean things. So be careful what you say, because you manifest these things. It's the reason why I started with that. Anyways, be careful. Sagittarius for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father. What do you have for Sagittarius for Wednesday? Oh, that came quick. The Six of Swords came in reverse. It kind of flipped a little bit. It's like you're ready to move on from somebody, but you just can't let go, okay? You just cannot let go of this person. You're ready to let them go. This doesn't have to be romantic, okay? This could be a friend that you just keep wanting to see the good in. This could be a family member that you just keep wanting to be nice to or kind to, because, you know, that's my auntie, that's my uncle, that's my sister, that's my brother. No, it's time to let them go, okay? That's moving on. Six of Swords. Whoever this person is, they're not meant to come with you in every part of your life, okay? It's not to say forget them. It's not to say block them, because sometimes people take things and go extreme. You do not have to be extreme in order to let go of a tight relationship. You know, you lengthen the rope. You go, okay, it's been nice, you know, hanging with you every day. Now I might hang with you once a week, and that once a week might turn to once a month, and that once a month might turn into, you know, because this doesn't have to be romantic. I'm just seeing a hard time letting go of somebody. I'm just seeing a hard time. It's just really hard for you to let go of them, because there's history there. There's friendship there. There's love there. you know, but that doesn't mean that you aren't going to greater heights, okay? Your hidden energy is the Ace of Wands and the Five of Cups. You already know how hard this is. The Ace of Wands is like, you know within your soul that you have bigger passions, bigger dreams. It's bigger over here, okay? You have opportunities over here, and they're huge. And that's why you can't take them with you, because they're not thinking like you. And then we got the Five of Cups energy, which is that sadness of letting them go. It hurts because there's history there. There's a lot of past stuff here. It's just like, oh no, I don't want to let them go. I don't want to, because if I do, you know, like it's all these questions of like, you know, good times and things we used to do and how we used to and we used to and we used to. But for instance, say you always used to go to the club with this person, and now you're in a position of life where you can't do that anymore. You can't bring that person with you. They're not in the same capacity, on the same level as you. That's just one example. Father's like, there's a bunch of them. And I don't want him to start rambling on me, because I mean, not rambling, Father, forgive me. I mean, like, you know, spitting them out, because I'm you know, I be crushed for time, but I'm just seeing so many different things here. You're not on the same level as them anymore. You've graduated, you've elevated. There are a lot more opportunities for you right now. So take them. Don't let this person hold you back, because I feel like they're holding you back because of the sadness, because it hurts to let them go, but you got to move forward, okay? Anyways, could be a friend, could be a family member. It doesn't have to be romantic. If it is, then that's what it is. But I'm not seeing really too many. Capricorn for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father. What do we have for Capricorn for Wednesday? Ooh, we got some real structure coming in when it comes to your work life, okay? I'm seeing some real discipline, some real structure. Some good things, though, okay? This is you planning. Like, you may have a lot to do, but you're doing it with ease. I'm hearing with ease because you the boss. You the boss. This could be a magical, amazing promotion here. This is strategy. This is getting better and bigger in life here, okay? The Emperor comes with the Eight of Pentacles. And that's just like the boss. You bossing up. Bossing up. I don't know why I had to say that so loud, because that's how loud it came in my head. Sometimes y'all just got to bear with me, because, hey man, say man, I'm just the vessel. Bossing up though. You the boss. You the boss. You the boss. You the boss. Whoo, death and rebirth of an opportunity. So again, this could be a raise. This could be a promotion. This is something ended in order for a better one to come. A better opportunity when it comes down to your finances too. Okay, the death and rebirth. There's a transformation happening in your life right now. So let go of something. You got to let go of something in order to get something else. Remember, I always tell y'all about keeping that hand open. It's so funny because I love talking about it, because my grandmother told me this a long time ago. You got to keep that hand open. You can't be scared that something's going to leave, because you got to keep it open for something bigger to be replaced with. When something goes, Father always takes care of you. He's going to always take care of you. He's going to always make sure that you land in the best way. But if you're too scared, then you hold on to something, and before you know it, you like Father's trying to give you something, and you're like, but I got this. No, but I got this. And Father's like, look what I'm trying to put in your hand. Right underneath that is wishes come true. Look what I'm trying to put in your hand. Nine of Cups. I'm trying to put all of this in your hand. Everything that you can wish for is in your hand. But you got to keep your hand open, okay? And like I said, this is a work opportunity. This is bossing up. Whether it is you taking over a more fulfilling position, this is you taking over as lead of something. You might be a little hesitant about it because you're like, man, is this going to go the way I want it to? You know, strategically, you're getting there, okay? And take that drive with you, because the Emperor is led by Aries, the planet of Mars, which is Aries, and that's just that charge energy, taking charge, confirmation. Excuse me. That's why I said you're the boss, big body boss. This is giving big boss here, okay? Anyways, transitioning into the big boss. Not that Capricorn ain't the boss already. This is big boss, okay? Anyways, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped and blessed. Thank you. Aquarius for Wednesday. All right, let's see, Father, what do we have for Aquarius for Wednesday? Ooh, we got the Seven of Cups. Dreaming. Pay attention to your dreams right now. I feel like they're deep as the sea is what I'm hearing, okay? I'm hearing dreams. Like literally loud and over and over. You might be having a recurring dream, okay? You might not remember it though. But you remember it, like every time you wake up, you remember piece of this, piece of that. Father's saying put a pen and paper next to your bed. It's really hard for you to dream. Trust me, I'm just the dream guide. I started this because I dream very heavily. I have a very deep ancestral thing going with dreams. So I know some things when it comes to dreams. And I'm telling you, put a piece of paper and a pen next to your bed, or get you one of those like tape recorders, or if you can, put your put the voice memo app on your home screen. So when you unlock your phone, you could just speak to it. You know what I mean? Because Aquarius, I'm seeing a recurring dream, something that you keep going back to, something that Father's trying to show you. And because you're not getting enough rest, see, that's the key, getting enough rest. I'm not talking about sleeping all day. I'm not talking about that. I mean deep REM sleep. Okay? Drink you some tea before bed, get you that deep REM sleep, and write down your dream or talk to it, or, you know, even if you can't do that, because opening the device is the wrong thing. It's the wrong move. Anytime you open that screen, it's going to be, your dream goes there, okay? That's why I'm saying put it on your lock screen or something like that, you know, because it's something about you having to just do like that. I have a tape recorder. I'm old school when it comes to it, because I realized that writing it down would cramp my hand. I'm writing down dreams and it cramps. It hurts because now I'm missing things because I'm trying so hard to remember one piece or the other piece. So I have a tape recorder. It was like $15 on Amazon, and you just talk to it. Wake up and just push the button. I'm half asleep, you know, trying to wake up, but not really, because I don't want to lose this part of the dream, okay? All right, anyways, you're hitting energy. Shut the front door. Shut up. Father is so good. Amen. Yeah, 4 of Swords. Didn't he tell you go to sleep? Sleep better. Sleep better. You're exhausted. You're too exhausted to remember your dreams, okay? I cannot make this up. 4 of Swords. Can't make this up, all right? Seriously, you need to get some rest, okay, Aquarius? You can't expect to dream. You're going to tell me, I know these comments. I know how these comments going to go. I can see them already. They're going to be like, oh, but I can't dream, and I never dream, and I don't dream enough, and I do a dream, I don't remember them, and I'm telling you all these things so you can write it down and tell yourself how to really manage this, okay? Because it's something that's going to bring you happiness, okay? Maybe even you're happy in your dream. Something that's going to bring you happiness is a key in your dream somewhere. It's a key. So unlock that, okay? I hope this information helped and blessed Aquarius. Thank you so much for your time as always. Pisces for Wednesday. Hello, Pisces. Let's see, Father, what do you have for Pisces for Wednesday? What do you have for Pisces for Wednesday? Oh, 2 cards fell over. 5 of Cups and 5 of Pentacles. What's wrong? Oh, my gosh. What is wrong with you? What's the matter with you? Oh, my gosh. I hate that for you. You know what I'm saying? And they both came up right, which is kind of good, but kind of like, oh, my gosh, what's going on? You're going through an emotional tower right now. Emotions going everywhere. It could be because of money. It could be because you feel like somebody's not paying attention to you, left out in the cold. It could be feeling like, you know, hopeless in a relationship. You could be feeling like somebody's out the door already and they haven't even started walking, but you feel that way. But remembering, these are limited thoughts. These are lack-minded thoughts. These are thoughts that you're creating and you've decided to accept. Because 5 of Cups by itself is just sadness, okay? 5 of Cups by itself is just sadness. But 5 of Pentacles is like, but sad for what? Because you have the power to unlock that. I love the depiction of this card because I'm trying to take my finger and show you. There's a key right there. And instead of getting this key and opening this door and really seeing what you're, you know, what kind of options you got. Say you lost a lot of money, or say you're losing a relationship, or you want to know what's going on in your relationship. You're unclear about some things. It's right there. The clarity of everything is right there. And instead of doing that, opening that door, you decide to sit and wallow in it. I can't and I won't. And it just always me. It's always me. And then you start to think about some things in the past that have brought you here before. Man, you know, this is past. 5 of Cups is all about that past energy. You know, something happened to you and you're still crying about it, but it's already done. They call it 5 of Cups a lot of times crying over spilled milk. Clean it up already. It's done. It's spilled. It's just going to sit there and spoil. And the more it sits there and spoil, the more you get into your sorrow, the more it just hurts. I'm so sorry. I don't know what you're going through, Pisces, but I'm seeing some sadness. Ah! Didn't I say an emotional tower? Didn't I say an emotional tower? Ah, my goodness. The tower and the moon. Emotions deep as the sea. Okay, so cry it out if you need to, but really understand that this is a test of you. This is a test of how brave you are and what you believe. Don't believe every emotion that you feel, because every emotion that you feel, the moon talks about illusions too. Some of this stuff you're making up, you're creating, okay? I can't make that part up. And then I said emotional tower, and the tower comes, okay? Can't make this up, okay? I feel like you're going through that for real. So I just want to wish you the best, and I want to put so much love into you, because I just feel like, I mean, I know I'm pushed for time, but Pisces, I'm praying that you are, P-R-A-Y, that you are okay, okay?